Don't be like Jeffrey. He doesn't realize that his biggest problem is simply internet addiction. You might be able to relate. Here's what Jeffrey's day-to-day life is like. He wakes up late, and when he does wake up, he grabs his phone immediately and starts checking notifications. And he goes from social media to porn to video games all on his phone, all whilst he's still lying down in his musky bed. He wants to be productive. He wants to make a business. He wants to make a YouTube channel. But when it's time to do work, he distracts himself once again. Muscle memory takes him to YouTube, where he spends an hour watching shitty self-improvement videos. He spends the rest of the day flicking between websites and apps, consuming content that doesn't even help him. That's the life of the modern young man. Kind of sounds like your life, doesn't it? Adonis has heard of the internet. He looks over at the men who indulge in this strange invention. Weird. He wonders why these men are exploring in video games when they could just explore in real life. The same men shut down the big strange technology rectangle and open up a smaller rectangle that they pull out of their pockets. They keep swiping and swiping and swiping. It's interesting. It doesn't seem to make them any happier. My dad banned me from playing video games when I was quite young, like 10 years old. But of course, being a young boy who didn't know he was addicted to video games, I found a way. Me and my brother would set an alarm, and this was like before mobile phones. You didn't have alarms. You had like the literal like physical clock. Set an alarm early, like 5:30, 6 a.m. before everyone woke up. We'd silently go down with we literally had walkie-talkies. Silently go down the stairs and take turns being able to play for like 10, 20, 30 minutes whilst the other one of us would look out for our parents. I remember the rush and the anxiety I would feel when we thought our parents had woken up and we'd quickly turn it off. One time I was too slow. My dad walks towards me. This was cringe. I'm sure he must have known what I was doing, but I put my hands over the monitor and he's like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I've been writing a letter. Some shit I said like that. I've been writing a letter and you can't see it's not ready yet. And he just gave me like an, oh, okay. He must have known I was playing video games, bro. That seems like a really like fun, cute story, but it's actually the story of two young boys who were addicted to video games to the extent of experiencing sleep deprivation for it. That's a serious take at what just happened, but it is the truth. And that's happening to you, or it has happened to you. Every guy who's been a video gamer knows this. You do truly see detriments to your health, to your sleep, to your diet, to your physical abilities. We started off on the internet with video games, and eventually it's just taken over our entire lives. Your entire day revolves around the internet now. So how do you use it wisely? I think most people are actually on the extreme side. Content overconsumption, content abuse, internet abuse, just all day, every day. That's what the normal person is like. Now we could go all the other way on the extreme side and say, nope, live like a monk, turn everything off, throw your phone away. Like, get what, you know, those fucking cringy YouTubers do this. Like, I replaced my smartphone for a flip. Shut the fuck up, bro. But if you do go on this extreme side, chances are you won't last. You won't create such a sustainable change. It might be like a fun challenge for 30 days. The answer that you've been looking for this entire time is digital minimalism. There's a special word, a way to use technology and the internet in the right way, mindfully. Our issue with the internet, video games, social media is specifically about the fact that we don't really feel in control of it. There's no doubt that you and every other young person watching this wishes they had more control and could just snap their fingers and say, yep, I wish to use these technologies for 1 hour a day. But more and more and more, we find ourselves using it way more than we actually wanted to. That loss of autonomy scares us as adults. The cure is to use these technologies mindfully, to know why you're pulling your phone out. You go onto your phone about 100 times a day, and I guarantee just 5 or 10 of those times are mindful and purposeful. Like, because you know, okay, I'm getting my phone out because I'm going to message this person, I'm going to do this. Most of the time, you just kind of do it just out of like routine and boredom and insecurity. Before you go onto the internet, before you go onto your computer or your phone, make a statement in your mind. I'm going on my phone to do X. I'm going on my computer to do X. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.